My name is Kelly McGill. I was diagnosed with stage 2 invasive ductal carcinoma May 2019, and about a month later we found out it had spread to my liver and my ovaries. So I was moved to stage 4, and it was now classified as metastatic breast cancer. And while I was getting my treatment at East Jefferson, I was approached by some of the nurses in the infusion center that had told me about this program called Unite, where it was all types of cancer survivors, and it was a great place to connect with other cancer survivors. And they had a runway program and the scar art, just all kinds of different things that they do. They would have get-togethers and stuff, and it was just a great place to meet people who were also battling or were in remission, and just be able to get that support, and help with what's next, or dealing with side effects, or if you're just having a bad day, or you just want to be able to go do something fun. Oh, when she approached me about the Unite program, I thought she was on some type of drugs. I was like, are you kidding me? I am the furthest person from doing something like this. I was an athlete all my life. I was a law enforcement officer for 10 years. I was so far from being feminine and walking a runway like some type of model. Yeah, I thought she was crazy. I thought I was way out of my depth, because everybody looked like they were no problem with the heels and the dresses and the makeup and the walking around, and I just felt like a duck out of water. When we started doing some of the other things, like the candle pass, where we got to know each other a little bit, and then when I started going to practice, it got to be a little more comfortable, because the runway coach Leslie actually allowed me to have that the joking and the banter. So it helped me to be able to relax and try and ease into something that was not in my wheelhouse. Yes, my mom has always tried to make me feel more feminine, look more feminine. She battled that battle my whole childhood. So going through this was big for me to be able to do for her, because this was her chance to see me completely out of my wheelhouse and be just totally feminine, all dressed up, made up, and just looking like the beautiful daughter she always thought I was. It was, because it's not something I normally do or see myself. And then, of course, going through treatment with my hair falling out, my eyelashes, my eyebrows falling out, and just having the side effects, I didn't feel beautiful at all. And it's been a struggle going back, with weight gain and the way my hair's come back in, with the funky growing out stages. It's been really, really hard. So getting that chance to see myself that way was pretty amazing. They were amazing. I was very nervous during the show when I first stepped out, but after we got past the formal wear, because that was probably the most challenging one for me. The dress was long, it had a train, and I was really trying to make sure that I didn't trip and fall on the stage. But I really, really had a good time with it when we got into the later outfits. The outfit I had from Chico's, and then the one from Gene Therapy. I really got to settle in and have some fun with it. And so, yes, it was a lot of fun. It gave me a really big boost in confidence. I had a really good time with it. It was funny. I had actually gone to the New Orleans classes show the night before, and I saw Amy Storms from that class. She came out in this gorgeous red dress, and hair was all done up. I mean, she was looking on fire. And she did this move where she had put her hand, run her hand down in between her chest. And I thought, that is a fantastic move, because I had a dress that had the same type of opening. And so I literally came out and did that move the next night, because I was like, oh, I'm going to take that move. That's a good move. She did. She told me that I stole her move. She told me that later at the after party, that I stole her move. It was hysterical. But it was in great fun. We both knew that it was just great. Yes, I do. I really, really, really love the friendships that I made. I love the fact that we get together monthly to have dinner and catch up with each other. For the ones that I don't get to talk to regularly, some I talk to pretty regularly every few days, but I like that we get together monthly. We're actually thinking about taking a beach trip, next year together. So it's been really amazing with the friendships I've built with this, and to have that true support network. That it's amazing. In the beginning with the diagnosis, my family and friends were great, and I loved the support I got. It's not the same as sitting in a room with a group of women who literally know exactly what you've gone through with side effects, with treatment, and we all have the grace and the mercy to give each other when we're having bad days. Because not everybody in your family or your friend circle that doesn't know what you're going through understands. Sometimes they think that your bad days are personal to them, and they're not. And it's nice to be able to have that support network. But I will tell you, the story crafting program that is within this organization was probably the biggest help for me in that year. The runway show gave me confidence, but the story crafting program was almost cathartic and therapeutic. It was great being able to write things out. And then the scar art was a surprise because I am not artistic at all. So there were a lot of different aspects of this organization and the program that I took away. If somebody were to come to me and say they wanted that support, but again, they feel like it's out of their realm, I would be like, you are looking at a tomboy who was an athlete and a police officer. If I can do this, so can you. And there are so many rewards that come from taking the risk and stepping out on faith that this is a good decision to go ahead and trust that you can do this, because the benefits of what I got from the organization were so worth the risk. Oh, I will be out there October 1st walking the runway, and I hope that the world gets to see all these different cancer survivors, that your life isn't over just because you have cancer. Some people are still living with cancer, going through treatment, in addition to the ones who have survived it. And every person that's going to be out there is out there living their best life and not allowing their cancer to define them.